On the evening of September 16, 2009, 24-year-old Mitrice Richardson was arrested outside a restaurant in Malibu, California, for failing to pay a dinner bill. She was polite but confused, acting strangely according to staff. Officers brought her to the Lost Hills Sheriff's Station around midnight. She was released a few hours later, alone without her phone, wallet, or car. By morning, she was gone. Mitrice was bright, artistic, and full of ambition. She had recently graduated from California State University with a degree in psychology and was planning to pursue graduate studies. Friends said she'd been behaving oddly in the days before her arrest, speaking about messages in music, numbers, and the universe. Her family believed she was experiencing a mental health crisis and hoped she'd be kept safe overnight. Instead, the sheriff's department released her at 12:28 a.m. in total darkness on a remote road surrounded by rugged hills and canyons. She had no transportation, no phone, and no place to go. The closest neighborhood was several miles away. Around 6:30 a.m., residents in the area of Monte Nido called 911 after spotting a young woman matching Mitrice's description wandering through their backyard. When deputies arrived, she was gone. That was the last confirmed sighting of her alive. For months, search teams combed the steep terrain, canyons, and creeks near the area. Nothing was found. Her family pleaded with the department for answers, demanding to know why she had been released without support or supervision. Then, in August 2010, nearly a year later, hikers discovered partial remains deep in Malibu Canyon, less than 2 miles from where she was last seen. The area had already been searched multiple times. Her clothing was scattered and her body was in a state that made it impossible to determine a cause of death. The sheriff's department ruled the case accidental, suggesting she may have fallen or succumbed to the elements. But her family never accepted that explanation. They questioned how a healthy young woman could disappear just hours after being in police custody, and why evidence, including photos of the recovery site, was allegedly mishandled or withheld. To this day, theories range from mental health crisis to foul play, with many believing Mitrice may have met someone in the canyon that night, someone who took advantage of her vulnerable state. Others think she became disoriented and lost, a tragic accident worsened by neglect. What's certain is that Mitrice Richardson should never have been alone on that road in the first place. Her story remains a painful reminder of how easily a person can vanish, not because of fate, but because of the choices of others. A young woman full of promise released into the dark and never seen alive again.